In our parasha, we learn about the main craftsman of the Mishkan, the tabernacle. And his name was Betzalel, which means in the shade of Hashem. He had divine knowledge to work out exactly how the Mishkan had to be, both physically and spiritually. And the question is, why was this man, this young man, according to some opinions, he was only 13 when he became the major craftsman of the Mishkan? Why was this young man chosen? And a clue to this is when the Torah introduces him to us. Whenever the Torah speaks about him, it says, Betzalel ben Uri ben Hur lemate Yehuda. Betzalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, from the tribe of Judah. Now what's unusual is that usually in the Torah, it does not list a person's grandfather. It'll say what the person's father's name is, but not the grandfather. Occasionally it does, but generally it doesn't. Why here does the Torah have to tell us that Betzalel is not only the son of Uri, but also the grandson of Hur? And Rashi points out in Parshat Ki Tisa that when the Jewish people served the golden calf, they were involved in all types of debauchery. Of course, there was idolatry, there was sexual immorality, and there was also murder. This is hinted to by a certain word in the Parsha that indicates all of these three things. They murdered somebody at the golden calf. And who was this? This was Hur. Hur was in fact the son of Miriam. And he stood up. Moshe was on the mountain. He didn't know what was going on. Hur stood up and he protested. And he said, this is not right. We are betraying Hashem. Let's wait for Moshe. But the people were in such a frenzy that they killed Hur. They killed him when he protested. And therefore our sages tell us that his grandson Betzalel merited to be the great craftsman of the Mishkan. The Jewish people put all of their efforts and all of their gold into building a golden calf. And somebody was prepared to be Moser Nefesh. This person had self-sacrificed to stand up and protest, really the only one. And he probably knew that his life was in danger, but he did it anyway. Because that's what a person has to do. They have to be Moser Nefesh. They have to have a sense of self-sacrifice for Judaism, for the Torah, for Hashem, of course. And because of that self-sacrifice, Hashem couldn't let that go. He died. But he was prepared to save the Jewish people. So what did he do? He said, you have a grandson. Their grandson was a talented person. He was obviously quite a holy person also. But Hashem said, I'm going to assure you, I'm going to ensure you that what you did will not go to nothing. It will not go to waste. Your grandson will be the one who, instead of building the golden calf, builds the Mishkan, the place where the presence of Hashem rests. And the lesson for us is that we have to do things with a sense of Mesirat Nefesh, not just because we have to, because it says in the Torah, or because there's a reward at the end of the day, which there is, but because we're prepared to give our very selves, to serve Hashem b'chol nafshecha, with all of your soul. And when we do that, there will be dividends and advantages, not just to us, but for our progeny, for our descendants, for all time. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.